it again. Every time Nigeria is ringing bell. If I look on news, it is bell. If I look social media, it is problem. Eh? When I should be drinking coffee, they will make me to come online. They don't want to have me to rest. But you know what? You know what? The spirit in me, the Biafra spirit in me, I said, when I told you, if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is looking for 100 people, I promise that I have 50 in me. You have not seen anything. It is not by my power. It is not by my power. It is not by my power. But, you know, as my own oro, I am a you understand? Till Biafra come. But today you are going to receive sense. The crypto, Nigeria crypto. As they are crippling your economy, they close border. They close the border. ESN came out automatically, you know, weaponized. It shocked them. It shocked them. They said, this border no work. Oh. This close of border no work. Oh. Now, how do we stop the funding now of this Sunday or Igboho? How do we stop the contribution? Let us stop the crypto. Because they were following Nigerians, southern Nigerians. Use crypto. We should open crypto. Crypto. Use crypto. Don't use the Western Union. Don't use this. They say, so these people are doing crypto. Okay, let us slash them. Bah! They are not considering the economic impact of crypto. No. They are not considering how much the crypto is bringing to Nigeria economy. Their agenda is not to make Nigeria progress. No. They have a better agenda. Now you get the point. Now you get the point. My only problem is that why is it that you must wait? Was Thomas born in Nigeria? Is Thomas a Nigerian? Is Thomas in the Bible in Nigeria? Are you a lineage of Thomas? Are you a lineage of Thomas? All of you have Thomas blood in your vein. How did you get Thomas blood in your vein? That it must happen to you first before you understand. We hear more. In Anokia, you hear more kind of woo. When we are telling you, you don't know, we are telling you, even we are not prophets, but everything we have said, everything we open this mouth to say, if it don't happen today, it will happen tomorrow. I want you to go from the beginning of this struggle. From the beginning. In fact, even the one that we are not sure of, once God asks us to say it, we will say it and God will do it. Hey! Woo! I said, did you see the prayer? May God harden the heart of the leaders in Nigeria so that we will tell them, the world may know that Obi is no longer a boy. I remember when we used to read the history of the Greeks, the Greek gods. I don't know, you know, of course you don't read all those things in Africa. The history of the Greek gods. Medusas. Medusa, they say Medusa is she look at when you look at Medusa, you turn into she would dry you and you become stone. Medusa have snake, you know, her hair. Medusa's hair is snake. Because of the power in Medusa, Medusa went very deep in the forests.
Na-enwe n'ụbọchị nketa obodo kwensu bụ zoo Nigeria. Lekwa Nigeria ma dosa ya Chineke nna dị ngozi. Onye ọbụla na-ekpe ekpere ka Nigeria wee wuru ofu nna nke break jide ndị dị etu a wee laa ha n'iyi. Chineke nna kiwe biko ka iwe kpọọ ha ọkụ. Kpọọ ha ọkụ kpee ezinụlọ ha ọkụ. Ka ha ra agbanyeghị ndị ha bụ ọbụladị ndị ụkọchukwu onye ọbụla mehụrụ ọnụ ma kulie wee sị na ọ ga-adịrị Nigeria na mma, ọ ga-adịrị onye ahụ na mma na ezinụlọ na mma site gosi wee na-eme n'ụbọchị nketa obodo kwensu bụ zoo Nigeria. Lekwa Nigeria ma dosa ya Chineke nna dị ngozi. Onye ọbụla na-ekpe ekpere ka Nigeria wee wuru ofu nna nke break jide ndị dị etu a wee laa ha n'iyi. Chineke nna kiwe biko ka iwe kpọọ ha ọkụ. Kpọọ ha ọkụ kpee ezinụlọ ha ọkụ. Ka ha ra agbanyeghị ndị ha bụ ọbụladị ndị ụkọchukwu onye ọbụla mehụrụ ọnụ ma kulie wee sị na ọ ga-adịrị Nigeria na mma, ọ ga.
Thank you so much for joining wherever you are joining from. We have come once again today on another episode. Wherever you are, please like and share this program. We are going to run this program as quick as possible because we have a very important program coming up. By 7 p.m. Biafran time, the Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orebeze is going to anchor question and answer section, and every one of us is supposed to be there to ask our question. So we are going to take it fast to run again our previous program for those that missed the program so that they can anchor and join. But after this program, we are going to join the Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orebeze on another live program where there will be question and answer. You will ask your question and the Deputy Prime Minister will respond. That program is going to go on today. So wherever you are, try as much as possible to be part of that program so that you can ask your question. And I bet you will receive the required answer as you ask your question. Let us go now and watch the message that was preached today. We talk about political solution. What comes to your mind? For a man that has not committed any crime, who is asking for freedom of his people, asking for self-determination for his people, demanding for referendum, and Nigerian government said no. Their court said that this man is innocent. The court said that his kidnap from Kenya is illegal. The extraordinary detention is illegal. You cannot stand in illegality and you continue to try someone. It's not possible. I didn't say it. Their own court said so. Their judge said so. But yet, they refuse to let go of Mazen Nandekan. And they are telling you about political solution. When they say political solution, what comes to your mind? You as a Biafran, I'm asking you, because this is one of the deceits that they will continue to push and push and push. And I ask you, when you hear political solution, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind when you hear political solution? The only thing that should come to your mind when you hear political solution, the agenda is to cage Mazen Nandekano and drag him into politics. The same thing they did to our eternal leader, Tim Odemegwu. That is what they want to do to Mazen Nandekano. They want to condition his mind to create a political forum, to create a political movement where they will rubbish him and make him useless. The same way they rubbished our eternal leader, Tim Odemegwu. And that is why each time I hear political solution, I laugh. And I know Mazen Nandeka is not interested in that. That is why he's ready to fight his case to the last. And that is why when he was making his choice of lawyers, there's a way he made his choice of lawyers. That he's using sand today doesn't mean that he doesn't know that sand existed before. He knows that sand exists. But since they are playing games to underrate the lawyers that he has been using, and they are using seniority to demoralize them and put them in check, he decided to step up the capacity and levels of his judges. But I bet you, if they decide to sell out, of course, they will be thrown to the dustbin. We cannot be for any political solution. And for you to understand the man we are talking about, I want to play a video where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was asked a question for you to understand. Because while this drama is going on, I know that many people are demoralized and some people are even changing their minds. Sometimes when I talk to some people who were hardcore, the line they are towing today, I wonder what is happening to them. But for you that is still standing, do not shake. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has never changed his line of thought. And I strongly believe that he will not. I want you to listen to this very interview. This very question that was asked Mazen Nnamdi Kanu on one of his brokers. Let us hear. You're welcome, my beloved brother Christian. Thank you for joining.
Morning, Mazi Choose.
No. Let's listen to this.
Okay, I did Netherlands now, so I have chance. I said, okay, tune in to be with you.
Okay, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much.
On the line, this caller can hear me. Yes, I can hear you. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much. Your name and where you're calling us from, please. Oh, my name is Bright Daniel. I'm calling you from New York. Bright Daniel. It's a very beautiful name. Yes. Go ahead. Thank you. I have a question. Go ahead. My question goes like this. Is there in any way, this is just like a reassurance, because our eternal leader, Tim Odumegwu, whom people were really hoping on, that when he will come back, that he will bring back Biafra. Yes. But lo and behold, he came back, and people lured him to Nigeria. Yes. People lured him to being, because to me, I still believe that Tim Odumegwu has not been buried. Because when I see them covering his coffin with Nigerian flag, I feel so bad. So my question to you is this. Is there in any way that you will be ever lured into agreeing to anything Nigerian? That's number one question. No, hold on to your questions, because we are going to have a conversation. You raised an issue that I've been expecting people to raise for a long time. But sometimes maybe we forget, or when we call, we become over exuberant and we forget. You have raised, keep your other questions, don't forget them, please. Let me answer this one you've just raised. Our eternal leader, Tim Odumegwu, was in Ivory Coast. Even as a child, I was hoping, the stories my father used to tell me, I felt that one day this Messiah is going to come, excuse me, from Ivory Coast and save everybody. That was what I used to think as a child. I used to think that the Chukwu will come back one day and all of us will be saved, right? It didn't happen that way. And I will tell you what happened. It is exactly what they have tried to do to me. Exactly the same thing. I had meeting with governors and with some elders. They said you must renounce. Oh my God, that's the way you do it. You do this, you do that, you contest, you float political party, you have the followership, people will vote you in, maybe you can become a senator, or maybe you have your state governor. You know the same rubbish. And I said no. They asked me why am I saying no? Why do I keep saying? I said to them, because the man that I revere and respect, Tim Odumegwu, you promised him the same thing. He came back, he was then and still till now the most popular man in the whole of the zoo political space in Nigeria. He came back, and in Nnewi, he lost election to a non-entity. Senatorial election, he contested and he failed. They rigged him out. I know those who were instrumental in rigging out Ojukwu. So the same thing they're asking us to do now, IPOB, they asked our leader to do. Ojubu. He did it, and they rubbished him, they messed him up. You know what the Fulani said after that? They said, oh, look at the man you call your icon. He's your leader, he's your general, he led you in war. Look at him, ordinary Navy Senatorial District, he couldn't win. He failed to the man called on Woody. Go and look at it anywhere. So that you see, I am a student of history. I allow myself to be guided by history, what has happened in the past. But when they call BBC to talk about their rubbish Igbo presidents who that cabbage, they never remind them that our leader came back, they lured him into zoo politics. That was why I said no to zoo politics. But you know one thing our people are very good at? Once they give you advice that is wrong and you say no, they will go and say, oh, he doesn't listen to people, he doesn't want to hear he doesn't listen to advice. Whenever they're saying somebody doesn't listen to advice, it's because that person has failed to compromise. Definitely. These are the things I want our people, our hardcore Biafrans to understand, because they're the ones that will lead us to freedom, not all the flavors by the side. It is the hardcore that will lead us to freedom, not the idiots by the side. Do you understand? No, they have given me everything and I said no. They came to DSS to give me, I said no. They came to prison, I said no. They came to my house, I said no. They called me governor's meeting, I said no, I don't want anything. All I want is freedom. All I want is Biafra. Why do you think I had issues with Chifuniawodo? Why do you think I had issues with him? Because of the same thing. I said, that way people are going, Ojukwu went that way. They rubbished him. Look at Imo State. See what they did to him in Imo State. The same political process. You join, after a while, you vote. After voting, they declare whoever they like as their winner, and that's the end of the game. So I will never join any zoo politics. I will never stop fighting for Biafra. Listen to me very carefully. My father, my mother died as a result of this. I have lost men as a result of this. I have family members that I was close to have died. They did not die for one Nigeria. They did not die for Nigerian party politics. They died fighting for freedom. And that freedom we are going to get on their behalf.
It is very important I play this reassurance, because a lot is going on as we are speaking, and some of us are falling out. Some of us has equally been lured into Nigerian politics as we speak. Political solutions have also helped to redirect some people today. They forget what they are doing. And some of them tend to think that Mazen Nandekano is changing tone. That is why I am playing this reassurance. For us to know that that part you think is going to bring a solution. Many people have traded that part and they came back in shame and disgrace. If you are thinking that political solution is going to give you any solution, if you are thinking, just like you tried during the last time Peter Obi came and deceived most of you gave a pause to the struggle, even when we are supposed to do things. You failed. They have started again. They have started preparing. You have started hearing their sound, their sound bite everywhere. And some of you are already confused. I want us to pay attention to this reminding video. And after my brother's speech, I am still going to play a reassurance video of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Eba. Then we can go from here. My brother, Christian, go ahead and talk to us. Let's hear you out.
Thank you, Mazi Chuk. So it's good that all these videos are being played for our people to know. But before then, you asked a very vital questions. I've also pondered on that same question, that the zoo and their politicians, all of them, they've used that word and they are still using the word political solution. And the question is, what exactly
does it mean?
How? Because but when I look at this whole thing, I'm like, they made their march in Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, and also Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, who is leading the charge currently. Why do I say that? Because the saying goes that fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Ojukwu, it doesn't get any bigger than that. And we all watched, and saw how they lured him into the zoo politics and tried to mock him. It was a mockery because everything was stage managed. And it equally showed very clearly that there's nothing like election, there's nothing like democracy in Nigeria, because at the end of the day, people can vote whomever they like, but it's whom the system want to be there that will be there. If you see what I mean?
Yes.
So Nnamdi Kanu has not just that he knows, he has witnessed it, we all saw it. So there's no how you're going to be able to fool him twice. No, it's not possible. It's just not going to work. So let them continue to talk about political solution. None of them has come out since ever to explain what exactly they meant by that political solution, how they intend to, what is the meaning? Up to now, today as I speak, I don't know what they mean, but probably their intention is that the guy should go into politics because he has huge followings, but it's not going to work because huge following doesn't determine nothing. Peter Obi won the last election, but he's not president. So we know, the whole world knows that he won the election. So the thing is that it's just sad that, because I have so many things to say as a matter of fact, but I see how we can go about it. Maybe 2 days ago, thereabout, I saw that idiot, Chidi from Canada. Yeah. And that damages guy, these are all suspects. In my mind, they are all suspects, and sure, 3 of them, they were just giggling up and down, saying this, saying that. Now, why do I just phrase that is that because I have my take on these 3 guys, including Shore, even though I regard Shore as a good man, as a good guy, but it's not enough. It's simply not enough. His ideology is different from ours. You okay? So now, but before then also, I saw him because he always liked to insert himself on issues. There's this American activist or civil right activist, sort of, who is in Nigeria. He's a Caucasian guy. So he's advocating for that Sunday something that they sentenced to death by the Nigerian Supreme Court over self-defense. You're aware of that, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So the guy was in the court, and again, Shore inserted himself. And as the guy was explaining about this Fulani menace, Shore came in, to say that we are not talking about a particular tribe or this, that we're talking about the lawlessness of the country, blah, blah, blah. Now, okay, given it is lawless, but it's not just lawless, it's also tribal sentiment attached to the whole thing.
That is the problem. That is our difference with them. They don't want to mention the problem.
Yeah.
They are trying to generalize it. The action of the Fulani is not hidden. Even a blind person in the zoo knows that they are the cause of the problem.
Well, that is why I said guys like that, when we deal with them, I can mulanya the kazu. Guys like Shore, like I said,
my brother, and that is why we must not accept anything that has to do with politics. A politician will always be a politician.
100%. 100%.
You see his line of thought. He's always preserving himself for his vote in the north.
Exactly.
So they will vote for him.
Exactly. And because guys like us, when we listen, we're always able to read between the line. You don't mess around, because we are blessed with the ability to dissect issues. So we know where they're coming from. So he's trying to play that, that fine line, not to make it into ethnic coloration, but it is what it is. That is what exactly it is.
It is what it is.
These are people who have made up their mind to not only kidnap, hijack, take control, but to completely wipe you out. This is what they're doing. Literally, this is what the Fulanis are doing. Everybody knows that. The world knows now. But Shura comes to show, to prove to people that it's not about blah, 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 that it's about bad leadership. No. It's not that. It goes beyond that. Why do I say that? It's not about bad leadership. Because even him, that Shura, if he's placed on that seat, he won't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's not going to do nothing. Absolutely not gonna be able to do nothing. So we can't be fooled into all these things. So, but the good thing that I'm happy about is that we have people at the helm who understand this thing better than anybody. The likes of Nnamdi Sama, they understand this. So that's the good news. And that is why till today, and he will never, like I keep saying it, that Nnamdi Kanu will never denounce his own movement, his agenda, because he understands. Never, not when he's alive. Never. That you can take to the bank. It will never bounce. I am very confident. And so why do I raise this thing? It's important that our people begin to be able to know whom this. Then another issue I wanted to make was the issue of this woman, Obi Okwesili, something like that. You know, that is her name. So. She and there's another one who is a senator. I frankly don't know him, but he's a senator, right? So you watch what they were doing to them. So I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday the level of abuse and destruction they brought up upon themselves to Ndi Igbo, fighting, trying to kill each other over a senator, two senators, one from Kogi and Akpabio. The two of them that doesn't give a damn what happens to Ndi Igbo. The two senators that they will be there in the Senate floor while Igbos are being marginalized and skinned out of things. They won't even fight for them. And they are killing. And this Obi is killing herself, trying to defend the Natasha woman. And the other one is trying to kill the Obi, trying to defend Akpabio. Akpabio doesn't give a damn. Even Akpabio will be there as Senate president when they will share and, organize everything. And then they will be scheme out of it. You won't even stand up and you are fighting one another. So it is sad, really, really sad, because this Obi, again, she's with undoubtedly, because like I said, I follow people, I listen, I'm able to read between what their interests are, whom they are, so she's not one of us. Quite frankly, she's a globalist. She worked in the international organizations. She's wearing exactly. So these are some of these people who are enemies of Biafra, but they will be put to shame at the end of the day. They will all be, including the Ngozi one, the one too from the World Bank, and the Adochi and Ngozi also, I think, again. No, so many of these people, they are people who have completely sold out to the globalists. What they are doing with the Obasanjo being their lead man, they are protecting the interests of the British Empire, Yeah, just not just to, but to maintain that British Empire, because they've become complicit in the whole evil and destruction. So we know these people. That Obi, she was one of the people during Jonathan who paraded, bring up our guys this thing. And then, so it's all was a hoax, pure hoax, the kidnap of those children. So obviously, we must begin to know whom our enemies are, because there are lots of them enemies of the movement. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's not how far but how well. They will all be put to shame. Thank you, my brother. I'm with you.
Thank you so much, my brother. You really broadened the discussion, and that very aspect of the discussion you brought out about those two Igbo people fighting against themselves because of strangers that don't care about them, people that do not care about them. And when it comes to issues that concerns their people, you won't hear them. It's a shame. It's a very big shame. Let's hear from my beloved sister Ojugo. My sister Ojugo, let's hear from you. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Well, good morning.
Good morning, my sister.
Morning, sister.
I was able to listen to Nnamdi Kalu's talk. And, like my brother said, a politician will always be a politician. Sobore, always use every opportunity to promote himself for his own agenda. He has the agenda to run as the president in Nigeria. And so he's using it. You know, he has the media, so he understands how it works. So for every little opportunity, he stick his neck there and say what he wants to say. He uses media to promote all those, everything. So, and then he still come to US to live. He visits Nigeria and then come back to US. And the same thing they are running around not to offend their master planners. Because if you say anything against them, you will never be the president of Nigeria.
100%.
If Goodluck Jonathan was unable to be a president or exercise that presidency in Nigeria, because he tried to do the right thing, but they frustrated him to the last, even to the point that his life, he was even running for his dear life with all the terrorists that they pump inside that country.
Yeah.
And then girls they kidnap the girls, whether they kidnap or it was all fake. Because I don't see how that number of girls will be put somewhere, not hidden, which Nigeria knows where they are. So, and they couldn't even employ the foreign body that wanted to help to rescue them. They refused. So, that country can never, anybody that is thinking, I will fix that country, you will never fix that country. Any Igbo man, when I say Igbo, I mean Biafra person, can never, including Akpabio, be a president of Nigeria. Never.
Never.
Somewhere. You would never. That opportunity, that chair, Igbo tribe has been wiped out of that chair. So, all this giggling is just to come and make noise and go away. You would never. So, if our people are not getting it, they're just deceiving themselves. When Nnamdi Kanu was talking, there's something that he said, one thing with our people, when somebody is, I don't get, like, I'm not going to put it exactly, but I think, because I don't have it on my head now, where he said, what's this wrong with our people is, when you are doing the right thing, when you are standing to do the right thing, the buyer says, this person in Anahani. Anagani Bere Ujuku, listen to people and them down, contact, and they put whoever they want to put there. I don't know when we're gonna learn because
he doesn't take advice. Then we case me.
He don't take advice. The same thing, I'm sure, is part of the thing that made Wasrike. When the armies were all taken, and then he couldn't even look right, look left, all his men are there. He surrendered. You see, in with the same thing that I don't know who came and said, oh, I've been talking to Ngozi Arabese. I've been talking to Dr. Ngozi Arabese privately. Not to privately. Or the same word. I don't know what the same word that Nnamdi Kanu said. Or that's why she came out to talk. And then now you talked. What is it that you have said on hand? Corruption.
Corruption. That's what she was teaching her.
Corruption. How a pepper or something can be sneaking to implicate him more.
To implicate him.
What is wrong with us? And then Nnamdi Kanu said, the hardcore are the people now. Our people will say Nana. It's the hardcore people that are called for this Biafra struggle. So that's, I'm saying this to Dr. Ngozo Arabeza. You are not the first. You are not the second. You are not the third. They're not even going to be the last. Do you see Chid? I didn't listen to him, because I shut myself down from all this other, media. But from what you said, for Chid to come out again with all that is happening in his Papa land, I hope he brought it up during his discussion with the that damage Nanduti. I hope
He will never talk about the killing in his village. He won't talk about it. Never.
Shame on him. Because he has access to bring that thing up. That's why his people had to start from him. Because they have somebody. People from Ihuamufu and that area where they come from, start from him. Wachanianya. Start from him. So that he will have the opportunity for this media to talk about what is happening in his Papa land. Like stupid man, very ugly idiot. I don't know why people like that all look alike. Look at the Bamba. You cannot look like that yet. I don't know what. Look at what Sona Power. They leave this beer. They all look the same. I don't know. I just put their pictures together and I'm looking at ugly faces, very wicked faces, so mean looking. Yeah? So our people do not give heed to this. I mean, a mistake of one person should be a lesson for any other person. Ojukwu has tried that. See where he landed? And he becomes nobody. A whole Ojukwu. All his fight, all his effort, he ended up becoming nobody. Nobody. To the point that this moron called P2B would not even care for him. Somebody made everything possible to help him with his political career. He could not. From the interview that Wazurike did.
Yes.
He said he called Peter Obi Hamilton. Let's fly this man out. He said there was no money. Until when the situation got worse. That Peter Obi came to the hospital, couldn't even enter inside. That's from Wazurike. Wazurike gave us that history of what Peter Obi did to Ojukwu. Our internal leader, Ojukwu. What Peter Obi did. And then you will now tell me that if Peter Obi become the president of Nigeria today, which is impossible with a capital letter, he will take care of his people. Bill. Wherever all the governors put their hand, their masters made them put their hand. Peter Obi's hand is already there and saw it. So, you better go and sit down somewhere. Because that dream will never, you will go to grave with that dream of becoming Nigerian president. They will lie it beside him. I don't know who mentioned something. Oh, it's Nnamdi Kanu that also mentioned that. Oh, I don't know. Okay, no, the person that asked him the question said he doesn't believe that Ahmad, the eternal leader, Ojukwu, has been buried.
Yeah.
And I believe that too. When everything is said and done, we need to rebury that man and cover him up with Biafra blood. People can be assumed up. Father Thanks was assumed and his body brought back to Nigeria. So we will do the same and give him the honor that is due to him. He died fighting for our people. He put P.O.B. thinking that P.O.B. will help our people, but he was disappointed. So, Dr. Ngozi Arabese, you will not be the first. You are not the first. You are not second. You are not third. You are not fourth. You will not even be the best. I gotta say, write that word, the four corners of your house. You'll be hearing it all the time. Because you are a hardcore. Nnamdi Kanu said it. The only prophet of our time, that is what has all come to fulfillment. Once you hear mark yourself, you're a hardcore Biafra. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much, my sister, for your contribution. You have spoken well, and every Biafra must pay attention. Once they begin to accuse you, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Their so-called politics is coming close. Just like I asked before, when you hear political solution, ask, what does it mean? Before our brother Greg will contribute, let me play this video from an interview to our Supreme Leader Mazen Nanikan. Then after that, our brother Greg will come in.
Each other. We know where we're going. We're going to get Biafra. There is nothing anybody can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I need them to understand this. We've crossed the Rubicon, the point of no return. There is nothing anybody can do. If I'm alive, if I'm dead, if I'm wherever I may be, Biafra will come. If I'm dead, it's even better because it will come far more quicker. I can assure you. If Biafra is fighting for you, no one will touch your property. If you're fighting alone, you're bound to lose it. So Biafra is the best. We will become the 16th member country of ECOWAS. If Nigeria doesn't release those properties, then we'll take them to court and we'll get them back. Even twice the value. The Jews had investments all over the world. Most of the priceless artifacts and paintings belong to many families in Germany. It was stolen by the Nazi Party. Do you know that? Eventually they got everything back with compensation on top of it. That's what we're going to do. If you touch our investments, we'll come back for you. And we'll know where we can get it from. So there is nothing for anyone to worry about. It's only if I'm not stopping you from being a Nigerian, if you are born on the streets of Lagos and you want to be a Lagosian and your name is Adama, oh, well and good. There's no problem.
This is a very straight message to Biafrans. And in this very message, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu touch the issue, those who are afraid of their property. Your hotel you build in the north, your two-bedroom you build in somewhere. Because of that, people should die. You have nothing to worry. Once Biafra comes, we will get back everything we need. They cannot take away our businesses. Neither will they take away our properties. All you need to do is to put your documents together and everything that concerns you together. Many other people have gone through this part. The Jews have businesses scattered across the world. They didn't say because they have that businesses, they wouldn't fight for freedom. They fought for their freedom, they got it. Up to today, there is no country in the world where you will not see their investment. Major investment of the Jews. No country, including Arab nations. There is no place you will not see their major investment. If you count from 1 to 5, you must find a Jewish investment in all the countries of the world. So, for those of you who don't want to support Biafra because of this, for those of you I'm coming. For those of you who don't want to support Biafra because of one thing or the other,
yes,
or because you were born in Lagos, you are scared. You can still be a citizen of Nigeria if you want to be. It's up to you. Whether your name is Obi or Adama, it doesn't make any sense. There are people who have nationalized in the US, citizens of US, citizens of UK. You can equally be a citizen in Nigeria and remain there. It's your business. Don't be a distraction. It is either Biafra or nothing. Let's hear from you, Christian, briefly before Abora Greg will keep up.
Yeah, I was just going to say briefly, that this video from Onyendu is very important, that we continue, because sometimes our people, so until you keep hammering and hammering something before it gets into them, so it's good playing videos like this, because some of our people, they use that excuse, whether they are just being deceptive, maybe they are just lying to themselves, or whatever. They say, oh, like Soludo, the other, about a week ago, when he said that they conducted a censor, blah, 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 that
Exactly.
11, the investment here and there. Investment does not stop anything, okay? Because there are Yorubas, there are Igbos, there are different people who have investment all over the world. You cannot say because you have investment in another country, therefore it doesn't work. This is a new world. So people should stop making that excuse. You have investment in whatever, your investment is documented, is registered and legal. Nobody's going to get it. We will fight. And like Onyendu has said, if they don't release it, if anything happens, they will pay double. The Jews, like you said, in Britain, in the Netherlands, everywhere they have properties. Nobody don't. So that's just it. So I'm just saying thank you, bro, for playing videos like this, so that I continue to assure and enlighten our people that forget about your investment. Nothing is going to happen. It doesn't matter. We don't have to be Nigeria or Ghana or wherever. You can have investment anywhere. So thank you, bro.
Thank you so much, my brother Christian. Greg, let's hear from you, bro. Greg, take the mic and speak to us, Greg.
Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning, brothers and sisters in the house. My greetings to you all.
Morning, bro.
I send my greetings to our Onyendu Namdekano. My greetings to Simon Ekpa, wherever they are. May God be their strength. And we pray for protection of our sister, Dr. Ngozi. That God will continue to guide and protect her and all the Biafra cabinet and media and those that are real in fighting for the freedom. Biafrans, Ega Nirubondo, Lagachazobon, Omo Chineke, Gabakwa no Niru. Ega Niru Yabondo, Lagachazobon, Omo Biafra, Gabakwa no Niru. So we are going forward. We are not going backward. Backward is pit. Ayaga boss or dick a lot. Ayaga legachaz can we a lot to Chigaraz or new. That is my little message. So choose let me start from the message of our leader Nnamdi Kanu concerning political solution. what is political solution for Nigeria? They have not interpreted anything political solution. They always dance around. Every time they will come, is they tell you it is they want they are telling Buhari to settle this matter with political solution. Tinubu come, they start telling Tinubu, we want this matter to be settled political solution. What is political solution? They never interpret it for any Biafrans. So, and when they wanted to play their game, they saw criminal who come and tell you that Nnamdi Kanu have accepted political solution, that he is no more interested in Biafra or whatever, which was absolutely lie. You know, let me go back a little bit about the history you remembered today about Mazi Ojukwu, Ikemba one of Igbo land. When Ojukwu came back, but before Ojukwu come back, they have tricked Ojukwu in Ivory Coast, using some of the African leaders and convince Ojukwu that when he come back, let him enter the ruling party, which is NPN, and giving him a kind of what do you call it? A pardon to return back. So when he come back, let him go into politics and bring his people into Nigeria. And then from there, they will start negotiating if they want to go out of Nigeria. So they tricked Ojukwu for him to come back to Nigeria. So when Ojukwu came back, and Ojukwu, knowing that Zik is evil, so Ojukwu went and allied with the Shagari, who is NPN. But the person that knew Ojukwu very well, understand Ojukwu, was Buhari. Buhari know that if he allow Shagari and the, what do you call him, Ekwueme to continue, when Ojukwu has come back, it is too dangerous for them. So some people don't even understand why Buhari took over. It was because Ojukwu is back. Buhari went and to overtake Shagari. Not that they have committed any crime, no, but they were not comfortable because Ojukwu came back. He came back, now is there in NPN, and what do you call him? Ekwueme is an NPN who's supposed to be the next president. Knowing that if Ekwueme is there, I'm not trying to say that Ekwueme would have done anything extraordinary, but they were not comfortable because of which Ojukwu is in NPN. And why could Ojukwu come back? He did not go and stay with Eastern Party, which is and he came to the power, to the ruling party, which is NPN. And Ojukwu is almost in the federal with Ekwueme. So they were not comfortable, but that's why the military came in and removed that government, that democratic government in Nigeria. But people didn't know. They were thought that was because they told them they were corrupt. They put this one in jail. No, it was because of Ojukwu. They were not comfortable the way he was always in the federal side. So they were not comfortable about it. So any person that is telling you about political solution, that person is a liar. There is no political solution. If they did not believe the so 100% a Nigerian is, which is somebody like what do you call him, Obi, Omahi. These people are 100% Nigerianists. Omai come and denounce Biafra. Ojuku come and tell you that Biafra is dead. These are 100% Nigerianists. And they did not allow them to come into power. Is it Nnamdi Kanu that they would allow to come and rule Nigeria? Is it that it's laughable. So telling you to come and contest the election and go to a form party, you are still too popularity. Popularity means nothing in Nigerian politics. What Nigerian politics play is the military and the military and the when I mean military, I mean the high ranking military and the elite in the north, elite in the Yoruba land and elite in the Igbo land. But the elite in the Igbo land are only saying Sasa so that they will be getting whatever they want and put in their pocket so that once their family is okay, they don't have problem. That is the elite in the Igbo land. Not that they are among the decision makers. It's simple. It's not true. Not the elite in the John, not the elite in the Kwaibom. Those people, those ones are only elite that oppress. They oppress their people, and they give them whatever they want. They will say yes, sir. That is the only thing. So those ones that agree and accept one Nigeria, like Obi, they did not. They didn't allow them to come into power. Is it me and you that they will Nnamdi Kanu, that they know what he wants, and they will allow into power? It is not possible. So that is the thing. You know, that's what you must know. And any person that is deceiving them, that person is lying to him or herself. So that is one thing. Yeah, they must know. So when we continue talking about the what do you call him? Because you started with the guy in Krieg, what is his name again? Asad Kobo. Yeah, Asad Kobo that is crying. The only thing that pains me in Asad Kobo is not because of Asad Kobo, but those ones he's deceiving in the Ijaw land. Those ones that think that Asad is real, that he's coming to fight for Ijaw people. Those people, they are deceiving themselves. Asad is only after his pocket. Asad is not for anybody. The same thing Asad is doing, the same thing Wike is doing, the same thing. What do you call him? What do you call him? Rotimi Amaechi did. So they're only fighting for their pocket. None of them. The same thing is happening in the east. So where I have concern is where the common Ijaw and some Niger Delta people will be carrying equipments to go and die because of Asad is sending them, taking billions from contracts for the federal government. So tomorrow, if they did not kill Asad, another government will come and will hire Asad. He will still go and use the Ijaw people, and they will still go and die. And another government will come, the one that will not favor the Ijaw people, they will still go back and they start bombing a pipeline. And so you find out that these people cannot learn. They cannot learn. It is very hard for the Ijaw people to understand. As long as any day they will remove the hatred of the Igbo people, any day they will remove thinking that the Igbos are their problem, that it will be from the starting of them, of their freedom. Because when you watch, when Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, you remember there was this thing, what do you call it? This lady that they heard an interview. He comprised of many Yoruba, Igbos, and the one that Chik and Kano or whatever went. There's one Niger Delta man, a Yoruba man or a German. They called on that he was interviewed. They were interviewing them. The man was telling the Igbo man is looking for Biafra because he want to come and take oil in Niger Delta. I don't know if any of you remember that very interview. That lady from the north. You remember what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Yeah. So you see the kind of hate that somebody will say, instead of Igbo man to take that oil, let the Fulani be drinking it. Let them be doing that pipe oil, because Igbos is our problem. I know a German among all of them condemned that kind of word. That the Igbos are after their oil. That is why they're looking for Biafra. They are not part of Biafra. They are not Igbo. They have nothing to do with the Igbo. He want one Nigeria, but let the Igbo people be the one to take control of the oil. They look at him and they laughed him. And the same thing happens during the time of the one that Abacha killed. I think so.
Yeah.
Because of his hatred for the Igbo people. Because of his hate for the Igbo people, that's why he died. Because that kind of Juku, that kind of Abacha was holding him. If the Igbos intervene, there's no way they will kill him. It's impossible. If Oyubu have intervened and said, no, you can never kill him, Abacha will never try it. So, but what they will normally do, they will use their brother and fight them. So when they will kill you, you will not have anybody to fight for you. And that is how these people will die. This Asara Hugubo will die. If anything pursue him, where will he run to? So that is the problem. Nobody will come out and fight for him, because he has come out openly and kill his brothers and take responsibility that he killed the Igbo people and nothing will happen. And the Fulanis praise him. You say you are the best. Because already they know if we pursue him tomorrow, he cannot go back to the Igbo people, because he has come out and destroyed himself. So that is why, that is only the so-called, those people that say they're not Igbo, that say they're not, any day they will remember and say, no, all these things we are doing is, we are killing ourselves. That will be the starting of their freedom. But Asari have not come to remember that. Any day the Igbo people will get up and say, no, never in their life will they hate Igbo man again. Igbo is part of them. Igbo is their blood. Any day they remember it, from that day they will be free. But when you will see the one who say, no, but we are not, have nothing to do with Igbo, we are not Biafra, and they're interested for our oil, then the Fulani one will relax. And know you have nobody to fight for you. It's only people who will fight for you. You have destroyed them, and you are ready to continue to destroy them. Therefore, you will be crying, because when the question they are not asking themselves is, when you as a Nigerian man, you go to Igbo land, the most remote place in Igbo land is better than any part of this thing. Because you cannot go to the remote place. You cannot go inside those bushes and inside those areas. You see? So imagine the area that is swamp and is dirty with oil. So how can that place be? If you go in the Igbo area, any area that is dirty, let it be that place is bush. Maybe you don't have good house there. But there is no swamp like a dirty oil destroyed everywhere. And nobody will clean it. In the next 200 years, as long as they remain in Nigeria, it will be worse. See? Look at Shell. Shell is, after things started getting hard, Shell put their Shell business into, what do you call it? They put it for sale. They were targeting an Igbo man to say, I want to come and invest and buy. If Igbo person have bought a Shell, I bet you me, that Shell would be destroyed. And why didn't Dangote go and buy it? Didn't they have the money to buy it? Because he knew that if he buy it, he will have problem, and he will be forced to invest in the South. So all these politics that they are doing, it is a pity that people who we are fighting with, some of them are not real. That is the only problem. My problem have not started being that what do you call it, the Fulani. No, the Fulanis are not our problem. What is holding Biafra today is me and some of all those evil people. That the group of Ogenkere now that is doing problems, trying to how they will kill their brother and sister who is come out to fight with them. That these are the problem why Biafra have not come. Not all those Fulani, not Nigerian police, not Nigeria. It is the Igbos themselves, the ones they planted among us, are the one destroying everything we are doing. If they think that somebody will come under 3 months, Biafra was declared, and they started cooking, ganging up. Like this old woman would talk, this my sister talk about now. She want to call herself, what do you call her? I don't know. I don't know. I don't say go around every time. I don't know.
Big name. Big name.
Yeah. Yeah, go work claim when almost original route from Igbo land. I don't know. You see, if they tell you that woman who had lived in America not less than 25 years or 30 years, you see, will come out and tell the Tongoza Reveze, that is some of her son or daughter is the SMA with the Tongoza Reveze to go and look away to sneak something inside something, criminality. And she want only just to get information, to get something that she will use to give information of what the Tongoza Reveze did that is illegal. And they will use it as whole time on Ekpa and hold the Tongoza Reveze. And when this woman refused to do that evil thing, she started persecuting her and saying, criminality. You see, the same people who put across in the same that say, give men on the ground equipment and tell them don't kill the Fulanis. Looking for where they would need a gang against her to say this is what this woman did. She is this, she is that. To go and bring that information and give the people they were planning to do that thing. And when that woman did not do that evil thing they want her to do, they started calling her names, only just to spoil that name, to say she's not fighting for what the PM and Nnamdi represent. The same group of people again will come and tell you she's more of a Fulani, she's more of a Muslim, only for the push her to say that we are fighting the Muslims all over the world. That is not our problem. Why must she take picture with a Muslim person? What is the problem when you take a picture with a Muslim? Is it every Muslim that is it every Christian that is good? She that is lying, and 70 years that a Christian that she lying at that age, is it not more than Boko Haram that is Muslim? And she's deceiving people that cannot reason and think. But I thank God that Tongoza is more clever than them. So these are the kind of people we are dealing with. So these are our problems. Our problem is not, we have less problem with Nigeria. Because let's assume that the IPOB, the first time they arrested Nnamdi, if all these criminals were not inside there, and we are united to this level, do you think Nigeria could contain us? No. They cannot. Open that IPOB and when the criminal who have taken money to betray Biafra, one mind, and then they made to this level. Do you know where we will be by now? But what did they do? Immediately they saw the gang up against Simon Ekpan. Now, Simon Ekpan many invites. They try to gang up lied against Simon Ekpan, lied. And now Simon Ekpan is arrested. And now they started immediately. From that day, they started cooking against the Tongoza Reveze. And this was Nigerian government. No. These are the people who line up with you. You stay the same line. Oh, holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. You know that they're all bunch of evil. And you think somebody is following you behind. So these are our people. These are our evil. These are the things, the problem we have. And that is why we are still not moving faster as we're supposed to. Let us assume under these 3-4 months that the organization and the group did not do this thing and they did not stop men on the ground. Do you know where we would have been by now? Thank you, my brother. Let me give other people a chance.
Thank you so much for your contribution. We appreciate. And fellow Biafrans, wherever you're watching from, remember we have a very important program today. Question and answer section with our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, and key members of the cabinet. They are going to take question and answer today by 7 p.m. Biafra time. Make sure you are in that Zoom to ask your question. Every question, no matter what your question is, all you have to do is to be there and ask your question in a very civil manner. And I bet you will always get the answer that you require. It is important. Whatever that is bothering you, that thing that you are hearing, that seems you are confused, whether true or not, bring those questions and ask. The program is going to be held 7 p.m. Biafran time. Please make sure you are there. If you can't be able to join the Zoom, I'm going to stream it live by the special grace of Chukwuka. I will stream it live, and in all our platforms, all United States of Biafra platform, we stream it live. So if you can't join the Zoom, you can equally watch there and get the information. Very, very important. Make sure you are there. My beloved brother Max. Yeah?
So please send me the link on the WhatsApp so I can share it with my people.
Okay, I will. All right. Bro Max, let's hear from you, Bro Max. Go ahead. Let's hear from you.
Thank you so much, Mazi Chooks. God continue to bless you and shower you with his blessing for what you are doing for the people of Biafra.
You see?
It is well with you and those that are doing the same thing that you are doing as well. Those in comment section, I salute each and every one of you. My brothers, I don't know if I have a sister here, Nemoche. I say, may God continue to bless you.
Yes. No.
They will name. I adre nama. God continue to keep you people and give you strength to do more than you are doing now. Otherwise, if we did not do it, nobody is going to do it for us. We are also going to go back to drink that water. No matter how we run away from it, that water in the pot will always be there for us to drink. Therefore, we have to drink it faster as we can through the strength of Chukwu Kikabiam. I salute Mazen Namdekan. I salute Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. I salute Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. I am not worshiping Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. I am worshiping the United States of Biafra, and I respect the leadership of Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. If you are not ready to respect that leadership, if you do not recognize who is presiding over the affairs of the United States of Biafra, then stay away. Stay away from us. Do that which you believe that is right for you and leave us alone. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa comes out today by the grace of God, and they blame me or blame Ngozi, I will be the first person that will share the blame with her, if at all she is doing the bad thing. So let us carry the shame. Do that which you feel that is good. The path that you have chosen, you believe that is the right thing to do. Face it squarely that our people are dying.
Yes.
Our people are dying. Face it squarely. Let's be on a, since we cannot agree, we are on a parallel line. And our target at the end of it all is Biafra. Isn't it, my people?
It is.
What all of us are fighting for, the only rope that tiny rope that holds every one of us together is the issue of Biafra, the need to save the land, the need to save our people, and the need to declare and tell the world the reason why they should recognize the sovereignty of the United States of Biafra. That is what is joining me and you. And for those of us that speak the same language, that is the thing that joins you and me. Apart from that, nothing. So if you feel that the path that you have chosen is the right thing, follow it to the end and make sure that you give us what we want. I will come and join you. I will come, join you and celebrate. Let us also that feel that what we are doing, as long as it is not affecting the lives of our people that we have come to save, let us do it. If Biafra comes in our own side, you can come also and join us and rejoice. But this smear campaign you people are engaging in will never help you. Rather, it will bring you to the dust. You will kiss the dust. Okene is saying it. You will kiss the dust. It shall not be well with you. People are doing their own thing. You said no. You agree. When Mazi choose, replay that video again. When Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, announced the board that is going to chair the re-declaration, he did not mention these people's name. The last name he mentioned was Dr. Ngozi Orabweze. They were to form to oversee the re-declaration. And after that, it's just like an empty shell. The bullet and the gunpowder are the ingredients that forms the bullet. And once the gunpowder is expended, then the bullet itself is out. What are you going to do with the empty shell? What will you do with the empty shell? The empty shell is going to be recycled. Simple. They only supervise that shadow of the United States of Biafra that came. And after that, it ceases to function.
Thank you so much, PM. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Why are you people attacking her? Let her do her work. If we are going to perish, let me perish with her, not you. I beg of you. Concentrate on what is affecting us. I heard this man, anybody, I don't think that there is no sensible Biafran that is going to take the words of Asari Dokubo, for what it is. For me, that guy is having upper hand, let me put it that way, from his boast. He is having upper hand because he has the support of the Nigerian terrorist government. And the political elites, especially the governors in Biafra land, he has their support.
Yes.
And I want to say this to you people today. Reason with me from where I'm coming from. Since the time they have not attempted to remove Fubara, Amechi, and the rest of them, even the Hitler Wiki, 57-year-old man that looks like my ancestors because of the evil. I can see an Abayan on. How many times have they destroyed pipeline in Biafra land? How many times? Because they were getting money. Before Edwin Clark died, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was still here, he made a pronouncement that they are not Biafrans. They have nothing to do with Biafra. That elder said, may he so be in perfect peace. He made a declaration. The seed of discord and hate and division is emanated from people like those people. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was calling them, I called them out. This is my own opinion. Don't hold it against me. This is my own opinion. I'm free to express myself. Why are you? Let's say if it is the Biafran people that are burning the Biafran, the army that are destroying those things now, then I will say, okay, that is very good, because that is the source of their tight fix on us, oil and gas, because that is what is making Nigeria what it is. In fact, they have used it to They have used it as collaterals to collect loan in advance. Oh, the oil that is in your land, Fulanese, if you count them, you see them there plenty. Feasting like snails, feasting on cabbages and cocoyam leaf. That is what they are doing in that part of Biafra land. Eating while you are there guarding. A guard, that is what you are, and that is what they will give you. You eat from the crops. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called you, you say, no, you will not come. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra just like Ojukwu because of oil and gas. Japan, do they get oil? Croatia, Zagreb, do they have oil? UK, the people that are funding you, do they have oil? What are they developing their country with? Technology. Brain-based economy. That is what the world is going today. This social media that you and I are using today, look at how much the owner worth. Is he not close to the GDP of Nigeria? GDP of Nigeria is about 200 and something billion from 500 and something. Today is 200 and something billion. An individual that runs this social media that we are using now is small, almost, or even not more, what you use. I said, then what is the need of it? That is to tell you that natural resources can only add, but the main key for your development and advancement is your brain, our brain God has given to us. And the techniques that you have acquired in order to, improve on the brain. Why must anybody, because of natural resources, then you deny your own people? Simply because they want to take it away from you. They have affected you. Nigeria has happened to you. That is what I said in one of the Nigerian platforms. Nigeria has happened to you. That is the reason why you are busting pipelines. And the first one they busted within 3, 4, 5 hours. The zoo fixed it immediately. The zoo fixed it immediately. If that is the reason why this one is talking now. He's talking now. Before, where is he? He was so proud to mention where he has sent his own thoughts, his own militants, under the supervision of the Nigerian army, Nigerian government. Hope Uzodema, Dave Umahi, Peter Mpa, Obi, and the rest of them, because in the Ezu River they killed and threw inside that place as well. You boasted. If you don't have the support, just like the way Nigeria got the support of the UK and the USSR at that time, do you think that you will see the way out when you enter into those forests? If not that you are being supported, our people say the child whose father is very strong and rich, standing behind him, will give an adult a dirty slap. That is what you are doing. And shamefully so, you are doing it to your own people. The people you share the same blood and DNA, just like me, with, is the ones that you are conniving, boasting. You will meet your Waterloo soon. You will meet your Waterloo soon. Biafrans has never been conquered, and they will never be conquered. We'll continue to fight this fight until my mother's ancestral land is restored. And I urge every one of you that is listening to me today, don't tarry. Don't lose guard. That is how we call it here. Make one no lose guard. Don't lose guard. Because Chuko Kikabiama knows what we are going through. It's just because of the actions and inactions of some elements in Biafra land that is making our movement so slow. So slow. That is the reason why I call our Ijaw Nation brothers part of Biafra. All the riverine areas, hearken to my voice. if you can hear me, hearken to my voice. You are minority ethnic group in that place. If Igbos, your brothers that are in the majority are overrun today, you will be a walk in the park. I am telling you the truth. The reason why they've not done the evil that they want to do to you people in that particular area is because of your cousins in the hinterland, the Igbo-speaking part of Biafrans. I am telling you, because we know what they have been planning since the time I joined the Nigerian Army in 1991. Mid of 1991, I saw a lot of things there, and I heard a lot of things, Mazichus. I saw a lot of things, and I heard a lot of things. The reason, the need for them to take over everything that you call your own today. And these people are bent in doing it if we don't come together any moment from now. Any moment from now. Lagos is under attack as well, but the presence of the Biafrans in those places that have massive investments in those areas is withholding them. Is withholding them. You remember there is an emir in Lagos that commands a very strong will over there as well. I beg of you, it is for yourself, for your generation unborn. Come and join your brothers and sisters that has devoted their heart to fight for the restoration of the state of Biafra. Instead of you fighting for your stomach. When you eat today, they will give you. Tomorrow, what are you going to eat? What are you going to eat? If you are fighting because of your stomach or something that they have taken away from you, that is the leadership of Rivers State, and you are blowing everywhere. Why can't you use that energy to come? I'm not saying if it is the Biafran Defense Force that are doing it, that is okay for me. I will support it. And if I have the opportunity, I will still join them and do what we're supposed to do, what we know how to do best. Come together. There is joy in fighting as one people. There is unity in fighting as there is serious bond and love for fighting as one. But if we are fighting separately, it is going to be difficult. I've experienced some. If you look at the Yugoslavians, the Croatian people, the Zagrebs, the Crimeans, the Slovenes, and the rest of them, when they were fighting as one people, and they have broken away. There is no longer Republic of Yugoslavia as you used to know in the early 90s, the 80s, and so on. They are enjoying themselves, enjoying the freedom, the liberty of what they have fought for. I want us to do same. And as we do that, Chukwu Kagame will continue to bless you. Thank you so much for having me, sir. Mazi Chuks, I can't hear you. Are you muted?
Sorry, I was muted. Okay. Thank you so much, my beloved brother Maxwell, for your contribution. I appreciate you. And let's listen to this very video. I'm going to play some few videos before our brother Akonyo will take the stage. This video is a demand by our brother Maxwell. Let me play it. It's a very short video. So let's listen to where the authority that Dr. Ngozi Orebweze is acting on today was given to her by the Prime Minister himself, Mazi Simon Ekpa. The video has been played over and over again. So we are playing it again as a reminder for those who did not see it when it was being played.
On that note, we go to the next agenda we have for the meeting today. We have the announcement of the Committee for Bridge Restructure, Peri and Post Declaration by our Prime Minister. Here.
Thank you very much, the COS. Today, as we get closer to the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra, we are making sure that we are hitting the ground running, putting every mechanism in place. And of course, as that is happening, we put a necessary structure that is not yet in place. The declaration of Biafra in Finland will spark international discussion. The international discussion is going to spark is the one that will shake the entire world. So, Odeshi has been activated. So we can stand shaking. I am telling you the fact. Odeshi has been activated. Because the discussion, like the police told me here, Simon, do you know that this is going to spark a very big international discussion? I say that's exactly what I'm looking for. If it didn't happen, it means we didn't do it right. They went ahead to ask me, do you know that the president is going to make? I said, that is what I'm looking for. Anyway, let us continue. So, on this note, I will be announcing a committee for the structure of the Biafra government after declaration. And everyone who have worked with me from the beginning till now will know how I work. I work in a very mysterious way. I can have different group of people working on the same project and they don't know each other. And nobody knows that somebody else is working on the same project. I don't know whether, some of you may have known that. Yes. So that's how I do my own things. So, but on this note, I will be announcing a new committee that will be working on the structure of government. And the person to head this committee will be Dr. Dorothy. Dorothy, are you here? Dorothy, Anthony?
Unmute yourself.
Dorothy, Anthony, if you are here, can you unmute yourself and say, yes, I am here?
Oh, hold on once. I think unmute. Okay, go ahead and unmute now. You can unmute now.
Yes.
All right, Dorothy, you are going to head the committee for the Briggy structure that will take place immediately after the declaration in Finland. Do you have any problem heading this committee?
No, Prime Minister, His Excellency.
All right. In addition to Dorothy, members of this committee will be Paul Adinam. Paul Adinam, are you here?
Yes, Paul? Yes, I'm right here, sir.
Honorable Paul, you are going to be part of the committee that will work on the structure of the Briggy. Do you have any problem being part of the committee?
No, PM. No, sir.
Do you have any problem working under Dorothy?
No, absolutely not. No, sir.
Thank you very much. The next person in this committee will be Honorable Uche, European Rep. Honorable Uche, are you here? Honorable Uche, are you here? If you are here, can you unmute yourself? If you cannot unmute yourself, raise your hand so we know, so they can ask you to unmute. Honorable Uche, are you here?
Honorable Uche, Mazi Uche, I can see him. Unmute yourself, Uche. He's muted. Mazi Uche, unmute yourself.
Maybe he's not close to the system, so somebody can beep him. Somebody get to him, please.
Okay, let me try. Let me see. He earlier said that he might be busy at work. So,
okay, all right.
Yeah,
he said at work, then that's understandable. So, Uche, And then the next person will be Honorable Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, the COS. Do you have any problem being part of this committee?
No, Your Excellency.
Do you have any problem working under Dorothy?
No, Your Excellency.
All right. So these names that have been mentioned now will be working on the brigade structure, and they will be presented to the government on the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra. I wish you all good luck. I don't want to settle fight.
I hope you have heard it. It's a very clear statement. And these people that were mentioned here, they are all together today in the United States of Biafra. So if you are working under Dr. Ngozi Orabeze today, you are on the right path. Every single they are on
Mazi Chicks.
Yeah, okay, go on.
Yes. You see, this is the reason why we must make sure that most of these videos, I told you to post this video to me on my WhatsApp line up to now. You have not. I will charge you 1 file.
Remind me. No, sometimes I forget. Just remind me. Remind me again.
Okay. This one there. Ege kwugo abụkwa nne ọkụkọ oke ọkụkọ ka nwere isi hene ka nwere ọbara ọbara isi ya ka bụ ha ga-eji emema peace.
So far, no solution.
Yes, sir. That's okay. You see, this is the problem. This is the issue. This is why anytime I try to say something, I say evidence must be there. These people now that have chosen their own path, were their names mentioned when Mazi Simon Ekpa set up this committee was under Biafran Republic government in exile. Is it not?
Yes, it is.
It is a committee. Biafran Republic government, this committee was set under the Biafran Republic government in exile.
And all these aggrieved people were here. They were here in this meeting. They were
Good. And this Biafran Republic government in exile was the shadow of the declaration. If you declare something, will you go back to the old one?
We have to stop here, and we will continue after the question and answer section of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. She's going to start in a few minutes, and we're going to turn on. So please join the question and answer. We are still going to stream it as soon as we start. In a few minutes, it's going to start. So we're going to stop here so that you can prepare for the question and answer section of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Thank you so much for watching, and we're going to meet again very, very soon after the program. Thank you so much, and stay blessed. See you on the other side as soon as the program starts.
So, Ayala, Biafra Nala, Ayala Nalanso, Umbano Kailawa, I can't put your We are unstoppable. We are indefatigable. The 14 states of